Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Everything About Coding. Today we are going to learn how to convert speech to text. In the previous video we have learned how to convert text to speech, but today we are going to do reverse of it, that is speech to text using simple Python program. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. So what we are going to learn today is we are going to learn to convert speech to text. And for that, what we need is we need two important packages that we need to install. And that is speech recognition, which is a package, and the second one is the Pi Audio. These two packages we need to install, which is absolutely free of cost. And these are Python packages. Simply install it and start using it. So what the code is going to do for us? The code is basically, we are going to listen to the audio from the default microphone. So whatever speech we are going to speak, we are going to listen to that using the microphone. And we are going to make use of the Google Web Speech API, which is absolutely free and no key is required. So we are going to basically use a method, and that method indirectly uses this API. Okay, and then we are going to display the audio into text, or if there is any other error, like we are not able to recognize the speech or some other hardware failure, we will display that error. Okay, and now it's the time to code. So let us go to PyCharm and start implementing the program. So welcome to PyCharm, and now the first thing that we need to do is we need to install the packages. The first package that I told you was the speech recognition. So you can see over here, you need to go to the terminal and then use the pip command, pip install and speech recognition. That's the first package. I have already installed this, so I'm not going to install it again. Okay, and the second package that we need is the Pi Audio. So pip install and Pi Audio. These two packages first you need to install using the terminal, and then we can start coding. Now that we have installed the packages, let's code. So first thing that we need to do is import that particular package, and the first that we need to import is the speech recognition, right? That is the first package. I need a small s, the speech recognition, and I'm just going to rename this as SR. So every time I do not have to really type the speech recognition as a complete word. So I will just rename that as SR. Now I can use this SR, right? That's the benefit of using, renaming it as SR. Okay, and that's the only thing we basically require. Okay, the Pi Audio, you need to install it, but we are not going to import it. Okay, but it is required to install that package as well. Now the first step that we need to do is we need to create an object, and that is, I'm going to say that is a recognizer. That is just a name of the variable. That is a recognizer is equal to, okay, and now I can use that SR, right? As that's the benefit, SR dot, and I need the method that is recognizer, and this is the method. So we need to basically create the object of this particular class. Okay, so this is the variable, this is the object. So that's the first step. So what is this? This is like we are initializing the recognizer class, okay, using this particular step. So that's the first step that we need to do. The next step that we need to do is we need to access the default microphone. And how we can do that? Okay, I can simply say with So I'm going to use that with command, and I'm going to say sr dot and the microphone. So by this we are going to access the microphone, and let us give this name as source. Okay, so I've just said that as a source, and then I can simply print something for the user, like say something or please speak, something like this. Okay, so this will be printed on the screen. And then very important is we need to use this recognizer, that is this one, dot, and we need to use the adjust for the ambient noise, and this is very important. And what this basically does is, okay, even if there is some background noise, so it is going to still able to recognize or the speech that you're going to say. To just to suppress the background noise, this particular method is this particular method is extremely important, and we need to pass the source. And what is the source from which the background noise needs to be suppressed? That is the source, and that is the microphone, right? Since we have set the microphone as source, so we are just providing that same thing over here. So this is going to work for us, do the work for us for the background noise. Okay, after we do this, we are going to listen to the microphone. So I'm just going to collect that into the audio. I'm going to say sr dot, not sr, I need the object that we created, dot, and then we are going to listen. Okay, listen from the source. So we need to pass that. Okay, so now this particular line will basically listen from the microphone. Okay, so that is the step. And then let us try and try expect the except object we are going to use for the exceptional handling, because in case if there is some hardware failure or any other error, so we can catch it. Okay, so first thing that we need to do in this try and accept block is that we are going to convert that audio into text. And how to do that? For that, as I said, we are going to make use of a Google API. I'm going to say recognizer, okay, that object that we created, and we are going to say that is the capital, no, that is recognize, that is recognize underscore, and then that is Google, and just pass that audio. Okay, and we need to just pass that audio that we have, right? So whatever the speech, so this audio is going to have that speech, and that we need to pass it over here. Now one thing you might have noticed that there is a warning over here, right? There is a yellow line which is a warning. This warning is because it's not able to recognize this method, that is recognizer. So this is recognizer, and in fact, sorry, this is recognize, and yeah, so it is showing you the warning because it is not able to recognize the method. And this is happening because this particular method, it gets added dynamically during the runtime, and that is the reason why during the coding process it is not able to recognize, so it is showing us the warning. But this it will not affect at all, and we will be having the output, and that is we will give audio and it will convert that into the text. Okay, so now that we have converted the audio into the text, what we need to do is we need to simply print that text. So I will say you said, then colon comma text, right? So now that text will be printed on the screen. Okay, so let us handle the exception that can occur, and the first exception that can occur is that is unknown value error. This particular exception can occur in case whatever the audio is, it is not able to understand. In that case, what we need to do is we can simply print the message, sorry, not able to understand. Okay, and then one more exception that we need to handle, and that is the request error. In case if there is some kind of a hardware failure, so we can print a message for the user, and something like, sorry, some issue with the microphone. So this is also kind of a hardware failure, right? So that's it. This is the only thing that we need to do. That is sorry. Fine. Okay. So now what we need to do is simply run this program and see the output. So let's run this program. So I will run the program and then I will speak something and it should print whatever I said. So I will run this. Hello, my name is Ajay. And you can see that it has printed whatever I said. That is, hello, my name is Ajay. And then the program ends. So I hope that you have gained something from this video, and how easily using simple Python packages we can convert the speech to text. So in the next video we are going to take some more exciting about Python, about AI. Okay, and if you really feel that I'm giving real content to you, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up to me, and you can subscribe to my channel. I will be extremely grateful to you. Thank you so much.